It's WBLS 107.5. And of course, we're at Circle of Sisters 2016. I'm TT Torrez, and he needs no introduction. It's Bobby Brown. You don't need an introduction.
Why?
Because you're like Bobby Brown. You're super legendary.
I mean, but still, you could just like say
It's
Bobby Brown.
Bobby Brown.
There you go. Boom.
Yo, we were talking about sneakers before the camera started rolling. Pan down to his shoes. He probably has the crispest, if that is even a word, shoe game of anybody that walked in. Like, you literally just took those out the box before you stepped in here.
I only wear shoes once. I'm sorry. I really.
You
only
wear sneakers one time and that's
one
it?
time. That's it.
Wow.
My wife hates me for putting them all in the garage. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, Fat Joe does that. He has this. I went to his house in Miami. He has this whole garage, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. It's about the size of the room we're in. Literally head to toe filled with sneakers that he only wears one time.
Yeah,
that's so nuts. Like they're like treasures or like
no, because when I was growing up, I didn't have the privilege of having a new pair of shoes, or having the kind I liked. So I would I would steal
you
my
had them bobos.
I had
they
them
make
bobos.
Your feet feel fine.
But my
bobos.
sisters had the better shoes, so I would put on theirs. That's why my feet are so ugly. But at the same time, right now, I just I refuse to not wear a new pair of shoes.
Yo, funny story. When I was growing up, my mom was like, yo, I got you to Grant Hills to go back to school with. I was like, word. I was so excited because we grew up super poor too. Like, I didn't have the best. And I was like, yo, my mom got me some Grant Hills. I'm calling my friends. Yo, they like, yo, I got these to go back to school.
What
I'm like, yo, I
Grant
got
Hills?
the Grant Hills. These were the hot sneakers back then. Y'all, you don't remember the basketball player who was popping? I opened up the box. They were the bullet toe Nikes. I wanted to die. I wanted to die. I thought I had the Grams. I had some black or white bullet toe Nikes.
Oh man!
To this day, I refuse to not have a great pair of sneakers
Well,
on my feet.
you got Yeezys on right now.
Yeah, but it's so crazy how our childhood kind of
cute.
mimics our real life.
Can I feel those?
Yeah, yeah.
Is that
cloth.
like mesh?
Cloth mesh, I guess.
Cloth.
You look good, Bobby.
Thank you.
You lost a lot of weight, man.
I tried.
How many pounds have you lost?
26.
Wow.
26 right now. I'm really trying to get it down.
Put the mic closer to your mouth.
I'm really trying to get it down. My goal is to lose 40 pounds. If I lose 40 pounds, I might be able to do the dance steps I used to be able to do.
I was going to ask you, can you still?
I can dance. I can still dance. I
mean, do you
can't mess with the legs.
Do you challenge your kids in dance competition?
No. My son is a beast. Son Cassius. I mean, he dances better than most of the people out there. I'm looking forward to seeing him on one of these dance competition shows so he can show them how to really do it.
Are you into your kids being in the public's eye in terms of like pursuing music and arts? Like, are you with that or are you protective of that just because of everything?
I really have no choice because my kids are
naturally gifted.
Naturally gifted. My two older sons, they sing and they rap, and it's just amazing how they do it. And they coming from a great perspective.
Yeah.
My oldest daughter, I mean, she's into fashion, so
yeah.
I love that. I love that part of her.
Yeah, she right, Daddy. That's not right. Throw this on with this.
She can still sing, but she's into fashion. My two youngest daughters, they're 15 months and 3 months.
You just had congratulations. You just had a baby.
Yeah.
Man, you're almost 50. You still popping out babies.
Yeah, that was the last one though.
That's it. No more.
That's it. No, I tied it up.
Kids are a blessing though. You know.
Kids are great. Kids
Yeah.
are everything that I am. You
Yeah.
know, um, I started out as a kid, so
Yeah. Yeah. Do they come to you for advice in terms of like, Dad, what you think about this lyric? What you think about this punchline? Or they kind of be like, I'm good, I got it.
um, yeah, they do. But I'm producing most of it, so so
That's
it's just
good.
like whether you like it or not, this is what you have to say.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, and they respect that.
yeah.
You have such a calm demeanor now. Like you're just calm and like I just see like this
Really,
yeah,
you think so?
like I just see this different because the last time I interviewed was like 4 years ago.
Mhm.
It was crazy cuz your son was in a stroller the last
Yeah.
time I saw him. And you were like super like charged up and maybe it was because you was about to hit the stage. But now you just seem so calm like you have this sense of peace over you.
Um, I think my daughters get have has given me a sense of peace. I think what I've been through in the last few years
Mhm.
um, has allowed me to appreciate who I am as a person, who I am, mentally and physically, and that means a lot to me, because if I'm calm in here, and if I'm giving my best to my best
Mhm.
me, then I can give everything to my kids.
Yeah. Is that something you have to work on a daily basis?
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I can imagine.
yeah.
Yeah. What kind of outside of your kids, what kind of gives you that? Is it still music? Is it cooking? Is it other things that you're
It's
doing now?
cooking. It's cooking. It's my wife. It's my friends. Um, just being able to just sit back and enjoy life again.
Yeah.
Because when you're in the hustle and bustle of this business, you're always you're always moving, you're always running. But when you get a chance to just
Take
this
time
is
off.
just yeah, this is just business. This is business right here, and this is my life.
Yeah, you're able now
I'm
to
able
separate the
to
two.
separate the two. So
Yeah. Yeah,
yeah,
that takes time,
yeah, it does.
especially cuz you've been in it since you were a kid.
14.
14 years old. And so some when you're 14 years old, this you kind of think this is who you are, right? Like,
That's who you are.
yeah.
I mean, with New Edition, that's all we were. We were a group. We were entertainers. We was a singing group. Um, when I went solo, it became,
The Bobby Brown show.
oh yeah, we had a bunch of fun then.
Yeah.
But after that, it's just like, what's the meat of it?
Mhm.
What's the meat of it? And I find my children are the meat of
Mhm.
everything that I've went through all my life.
Yeah.
That's
That's the purpose.
that's why.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of New Edition, I saw that the movie's coming out. Did they call you about that?
Yeah, I was on set.
Uh-huh.
I was on set and
Are you
helped
happy
out.
with the
I'm
cast?
I'm I'm very happy with the cast. I think they did a great job with the casting. I think the director did a great job. Um, yeah, I'm happy.
You happy?
Yeah.
So when you say you were on set, and I know we have to wrap up, um, did you make them do certain things over the Bobby Brown way, or was you
Y-
okay with letting them do it?
No, you know what I did. I took the actors and I showed them
Mm.
exactly how I would do things,
Yeah,
and that's why the filming came out
the way
the
it
way
did.
it came out.
Yeah. Now, are you guys gonna go on the road promoting it together, or
Well, I hope so.
yeah?
I think we are. I think we're gonna do a lot of things together.
Cause the fans love when all of y'all are together.
Yeah, I know, but sometimes I can't be in the same room as
Yeah.
the rest of them because I'm somewhere else, promote my food line or promote my book or
Which is
I'm
good,
in the
by the way.
studio.
I read your book. And I don't have much time to dive in. I keep getting the rap signal because
No rap.
I loved
I'll
your
show
book.
you about a rap.
I loved your book.
Thank you.
I thought your book kind of brought us into your world, and here
Kind of.
it really
You
brought
said
us in.
kind
No,
of?
it really brought us into your world because I think a lot of times the perception of you is what the story's been told by everybody else,
Right.
right? Like this is Bobby Brown. You know, we seen it on TV headlines, but the book for me when I read it gave in my head you was actually speaking to me. Like I can hear your voice speaking to me outside of what was portrayed. And I found that to be enlightening. I highlighted some stuff out of it. I thought it was really good.
Thank you.
And I always said if I had a one on one with him, like, you know, I know this is a different setting, I would want to dive into it more. But I thought it was really good and brave
Thank you so much.
of you to put out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Really brave, right?
There's a lot of things in there in the book that not even most of my family members knew.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that it was therapeutic for me to get it all out, for me to be able to walk throughout life right now and be happy.
Yeah. And say, this is who I am.
Yeah.
Whether you love it, like it, whatever. This is who I am. This is my organic self, and I'm exposing this to you. And now I feel, and me personally, that you can truly be who you are. I mean,
I can.
can't nobody say
I've
nothing about
always
you.
I've always been the type to be myself, but even more so now because I have relinquished um, my deepest fears and my deepest embarrassments, and it's just a great thing.
Yeah.
And now my kids know. My kids know
Yeah.
everything,
You
and
know, but
it's just like okay,
it
good.
was so inspiring because men, they're so protective, you know. But it was really inspiring. Like, yo, he really put it out there. Like, yeah,
Yeah, I
um,
still got protection over my heart. So
yeah, which is good. You should always have a little bit of
yeah.
that. I feel. Listen, well, thank you for stopping by.
Thank
We'll
you
get
for
one
having
on
me.
one time
Oh yeah, we
at a
will.
later date. We'll have some one on one time so
Okay.
we could talk about a lot more things.
I'm
You're
looking
gonna be
forward.
here, cooking pavilion. You have your booth and everything set up on the
Yes.
floor, giving out some good recipes and stuff.
Yes.
So please stop by, meet Bobby Brown, get some of his famous recipes,
That's right. Come get it.
try some of his yummy food.
All of the sauces.
All right. Well,
I
thank you
got
for.
sauces for days. All kinds of sauces. I got barbecue sauces, marinade sauces. I got sauces that you wouldn't even think about. You wouldn't even think about putting sauces on a sandwich.
Really?
I got sauces for sandwiches. I got sauces for hot dogs. I got sausages for eggs.
Eggs?
You can put my sauce on anything.
Well, listen. Thank you guys. It's Bobby Brown, TT Torrez, WBLS 107.5 Circular Sisters 2016.